Well, here we are back in the garage. The other day I sanded the panels. I had sandblasted and cleaned them and then kind of walked away from things for a while, and it was starting to get a little bit of surface rust on it. So I went ahead, sanded them down, put a heavy coat of epoxy on it, and then went over it with a couple coats of feather fill high build primer. Got most of the body work done. I knew it was going to be cold for the weekend for us, so I got a little bit rushed on a little bit of the body work up here, but that is today's project. Get her all blocked down. Most likely put one more heavy coat of the high build primer on it, and we'll block it down and put some 2K on it. So it's time to get at it. There's really nothing exciting on this part of it. There was a dent right in the middle of the wheel well. It kind of was sucked in. I worked it out pretty good with the metal, but it needed some fill. As I mentioned earlier, I had it roughed out pretty good and rough sanded in, but it wasn't completed. But I was tired and it was time to go in, and I knew it was going to be cold the next day, so I went ahead and just primered over it. And here I'm working it down, just getting different size sanding blocks and doing what needs to be done. Just sanding it in with some 80 grit. Like I said, I've got several different sized pads, and actually end up using a flat rubber squeegee. It's a wide squeegee that I can form, and then work it down into some 180. And here I've put on another thin application of polyester glaze. This is a high talc, and it sands quite a bit easier than just regular Bondo. And all the sanding blocks still don't keep you away from just folding the sandpaper in half and forming it around your fingers and get in there and go after it. And got the front half of the fender done as far as getting it ready for the next coat of primer. So here got some 180 grit on a pretty firm sanding block, and working that body line and next to that panel that I'd put in and blocking it out. And about this time, the used battery on my used camera gave out. So we'll let it finish up and we'll do it on part 2.